I'm back today with another video, but before I get started on all the details, please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, and if you are subscribed, please make sure to turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now today's unit is going to be brought to you by the company Wowafrican. I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below in the description area for you, but I'm super excited to show you guys this one because I specifically picked it out. You know, with the fall season here and everything, it's time to bring out the thick textured units, okay? So of course you get your drawstring bag, and then in the box they just included an HD wig cap, a rat tail comb, 2 wig clips, and an edge brush. I was trying to see if they have, Wowafrican, do you have a logo head band, an elastic band? I guess not. We're gonna go ahead and, this is tight. Go ahead and open this up. This is their 9x6 free everything highlighted kinky straight wig. This is in the length 20 inches. It is 180% in density, and that is what the color is looking like. What the lace area looks like, as you can see, it is already pre-bleached. On the side, you do get your Velcro comb, so if you don't want to use the combs, you can just take them off. Also get a removable comb in the back, and also have the adjustable band right here for extra security. Go ahead and try this on just to see, you know, what the fit is like. I also have a feeling I am gonna have to go in with just a little bit of tint spray, but let's see how it's gonna look against my skin before I do anything. As you can see, I am going to have to go in and add some tint spray to the very front of the lace area. I don't think I'm gonna need a lot because, as you can see, once I like kind of pull it, it's already starting to blend in a little bit, but you can tell that they did go in and pre-pluck out the front of the hairline, so you're not gonna have to worry about that. And it's also pre-styled because I can feel like a little bit of product at the top. And this is what the highlights are looking like in the front. Parting space area looks really good. Of course, you can part this on the side. If you're not a fan of the middle part, you guys know I'm going to try to give you some options, but that is what the parting space looks like. So you can go over like this far before you end up running into that track. That's about as far as I would go, and you can definitely see the texture on this, so I'm super curious of what it's going to look like once I add my heat and everything, if it's going to take too much of it out. But this hair feels really nice and soft. Like, I'm able to run my fingers through, even though it states that it is 180% in density. You know, it looks full, but when I run my fingers through it, it feels super, super lightweight. And as far as the fit goes right now, because I have not adjusted the strap in the back, the fit on this is comfortable on my head. I don't feel like anything is bunching up back here. If anything, I would say that this is kind of, because this is a 9x6, I might have to go in and just pin that down a little more, because of course I don't want to have to worry about it flapping. But as far as the cap goes, the cap itself feels good. Go ahead and install this baby and get to styling it and see what we can do with this and how it's going to turn out. And then of course I'll be back to show you guys the final looks and also to tell you guys my final thoughts. installing this wig, and of course I decided to add some wand curls in because when it comes to kinky straight hair, I just love, okay, to see some wand curls throughout it. It just, I don't know, it just adds a little bit something extra. And then on top of these highlights, it definitely gives it an extra pop. Now I've been playing around in the hair. I took some pictures and everything. And the wand curls kind of fell in the front. Go in and take a little bit smaller sections to make it last a little bit longer. You can also add in some type of holding spray because they will eventually drop down and just kind of give you like a wave. Like this side is kind of dropping down a little bit, but I personally don't mind that. But if you have an event, definitely put some holding spray in. I didn't have any issues when it came to curling the hair. Like I said, I had to kind of go back in the front and retouch it up a little bit, but I feel like the back is holding up pretty well. I did a little bit of smaller sections at the top, but in the back I didn't. I just kind of grabbed random pieces, and I feel like it still came out really pretty. Straightening out this hair, it really kept the texture. You can see a little bit more texture towards the nape area in the back, but in the front you can still tell that it is a kinky straight texture, but it's not like overly textured like you see with some kinky straight wigs. So I feel like it still looks really, really good. I didn't have any issues when it came to installing this unit. I added a little bit of my olive oil adhesive spray right at the front. I also did go in with some tint spray, and at first it was coming off a little bit dark, but as I laid everything down, it's fine. I did have to put bobby pins on the side though, because for some reason with the 9x6 wigs, anytime it's just always flapping up in this corner over here. And the fit on this is fine. Like I said, the cap is great. I'm not worried about any bunching. I'm not worried about it being too big, but I had to go in with the adhesive because the lace was just lifting a little bit in this area. So it's always the lace area that ends up being a little bit bigger on me when it comes to the larger lace. As far as the parting space goes, I did not add any powder into the parting space. I decided to just keep it as a middle part, especially because I knew I was going to add these wand curls in, but you can definitely switch your parting around. I also went in with a little bit of wax at the top just to lay down some of those flyaways, but the flyaways weren't bad, okay? And the hot comb definitely will have this laying down super flat if you choose to. I fluffed mine out. I fluffed it out a little bit more at the top when I added these wand curls in, just because I wanted to seem, you know, just a little bit bigger. But if you want to kind of like push it down some like that, you can do that also. It's totally up to you. But I like the parting space area. I didn't put any powder into the front of the hairline, and I think they did a really good job with plucking out the hairline. So you're not gonna have to worry about doing any of that. And on top of that, the lace is pre-cut. Miss Ma'am ready, okay? She's ready. Receive a little bit of shedding during the styling process. Nothing too heavy. I'm kind of looking around just to see, but I don't see like a ton of shedding. But because of this texture, you know, after a while it will start to kind of dry out a little bit. So you want to make sure to go in with moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. I did also go in with a little bit of my anti-frizz serum, but I didn't really get a lot of frizziness going on with this. I noticed a little bit of dryness just in the front areas where the highlights were, and it was like towards the end I had to kind of keep bumping the end. For the most part, I feel like this hair feels really nice and soft. Then as far as snags go, right now I'm not getting any. I do, you know, suspect you will get some towards the nape area and possibly even towards the ends of this hair. But of course, if you're going to be wearing jackets, scarves, and all that extra stuff, is going to happen. So just make sure you have a wide tooth comb. This will be really cute as a ponytail, you know, if you want to put in a ponytail. I think this will make a great ponytail because of the density. And then also if you want to just kind of put it up and get it out of the way. And you can also tuck it, you know, tuck it behind your ear if you need to. You see my sideburns out a little bit. It's still going to look super realistic if you don't want to have this in your face the whole time. The length on this, I don't feel like it's too long. In fact, I prefer my kinky straight units about this length, so I'm not mad at it at all. And like I stated before, I don't feel like the density on this feels super heavy. Love the highlights on this texture. I feel like it just looks really, really good. Right here it's a little bit more highlighted in this area versus over here, but not a super big deal. Nothing for me to really like complain about too much. But I think it looks good overall. Let me know what you guys think. If you are feeling this one, I am gonna make sure to leave the links down below in the description area. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.